Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll continue from where we stopped from our last class. We solved example 13 and 14, and in this class, still on simple equations and transposition of formula, we'll solve example 15 and example 16. So we're given this question: transpose the formula V equals to U plus Ft over M to make F the subject of the formula. So this is our equation, and they were telling us to make F here the subject of the formula. So let's first of all write down our equation here. So we have that V is equals to what? U plus what? F what? T all over what? M. So the first thing to do is to take U from the right hand side to the what? Left hand side. So if you take U there, we'll have that V. Now note, when you are taking U to this other side, the sign is going to change, right? So the positive U now become what? A negative what? U, which will be equal to what? F what? T all over what? M. So what's the next thing to do now? The next thing is to what? Cross multiply. When you cross multiply, this will be what? Over 1. So Ft will times this and M will times this, right? So we'll have that what? M times everything by the left hand side, that's V minus what? U, is equal to what? F what? T. So what's left? They say we should make F here the subject of the formula. So to make F subject of the formula, we have to divide both sides by what? T. So if we divide here by what? T, and divide here by T, we'll have that T here will cancel T, we'll be left with 1. So we'll have our final answer to be what? F equals to what? M into what? V minus U all over what? T. Very simple, right? So this will be our final answer after making F the subject of the formula. So we'll move to the next question. Example 16. Example 16 says the impedance of an AC circuit is what? Given by Z equals to R square plus X square. Make the reactance X the subject of the formula. So now what's the first thing we'll do? Well, let's write down our question. Z equals to what? Square root of what? R what? Square plus what? X what? Square. And they say we should make X the subject of the formula. So the first thing we'll do is to what? Eliminate the what? Square root sign. That's this over here. We'll eliminate it. How do we eliminate it? We eliminate it by what? Squaring what? Both sides. So if we square both sides, we'll have that what? Z square will be equal to what? If we square Z and we square the other side, we'll have what? R square plus what? X square all what? Squared. So the square root sign here and this sign, from our law of indices, we know that this is same thing as what? R what? Square plus what? X square into what? 1 over 2. So this is a fractional index, right? So if we put this like this and we now put it in another bracket again, times 2. So if we use the power of power law, we know that 1 over 2 times 2 over 1, 2 will cancel 2, right? We will left with what? 1 over 1, which is equal to what? 1. So that's how we convert this square root sign here to what? Our fractional index. And when we convert it to our fractional index, we will what? Take the what? Power of power laws. So the two of them will multiply here. That's 1 over 2 times 2 over 1 to get 1 over 1 to get 1. So in summary, what I'm saying is that Z square will be equal to what? R square plus what? x what square. So this power here will cancel out the what square sign. So from here we'll take arrow to the what left hand side, and it becomes what z what square minus, remember there's a plus sign here, so it will turn to a negative because you're moving it from the right hand side to the what left hand side. So this will now become what z square minus what arrow what square equals to what x what square. Now how do we eliminate this x square? To eliminate this x square, we simply multiply this x square by half. That's 1/2, right? And if we multiply here by 1/2, we also have to multiply everything here by what 1/2, right? And if we multiply it, 2 here will cancel to get 1, 2 here will cancel to get 1. So we have that what x is equals to what z what square minus what arrow what square into what 1/2. And we know that from our fractional index that 1/2 is same thing as the what square root sign, right? So we can say that x is equals to the square root of what z what square minus arrow what square, and this will be our final answer. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly what like, share and subscribe. If in case you're new to this channel, share it to your friends that are struggling with maths. We'll be creating more videos, and we have a complete playlist for engineering mathematics, starting from algebra moving to the complex topics. Please make sure you share it with everyone you know in engineering and anyone you know offering mathematics as a subject. Thank you, and see you in our next video.